Okay, bet.
Bet.
Sup, guys?
Hello.
Hey.
Hey, howdy, hey.
This is Seance with My Siblings. I'm Shandi.
I'm Kylee.
And I'm Craig.
Welcome to the seance.
Ghost
Haunted
houses.
Spain edition.
We are traveling to Spain,
We're
y'all.
going to Spain.
We're
Pew, pew, pew,
going on a
pew.
trip.
In our favorite rocket ship.
I think we should just take an airplane. And our imaginary airplane.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right now, my oldest son is on an airplane.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if he's made it to Taipei yet. He was supposed to tell me. But then he has a layover in Taipei, and then he flies into Osaka.
So fun for him. I texted him and I was like, have fun. He's like, I will.
LMAO.
That's such a Xander answer.
Such a Xander answer. Oh, we love a Xan.
We love him.
So Xan.
Well, as per usual, I didn't think about it on our April 1st episode. But we're gonna pull a card.
We are going to pull.
We're going to
'Cause it's
give
the
a little
first of the
monthly
month.
reading.
Yeah.
A little April reading.
Craig got a fun new tarot deck.
Yes, it's the Tarot of the Unexplained.
It's got Mothman on the
It
front.
has Mothman and cryptids and ghosts and UFOs.
It's very Craig coded.
It is very Craig coded.
It's like, I probably just like jumped off the shelf and hit you in the face in the crystal shop.
Basically, it was like, ka-chow.
You're coming home with me.
You're coming home with me. Yes.
That's cool. Oh,
All right.
All right.
all right.
All right.
April reading,
April
everyone.
reading.
What do we need to know?
What do we need to know to get through April?
April has been rough already, dude.
Yeah.
It has.
Life
We're
is
like 5 days in and it's a nightmare.
I need to hear about your guys' nightmares. You guys already know mine. But I do love my new house.
Yes.
Yay.
She's pretty.
very
Oh,
pretty.
shit. I'm excited for ghost updates.
Yes. Oh my God. I can't
Oh,
wait to tell
It's gonna be so good.
Okay, sorry. Tarot reading.
Tarot
Here we
readings.
go.
Control yourself.
Okay.
I cannot.
It's hard. It's hard.
I'm completely feral right now.
The first card I pulled was the Indrid Cold number 4.
Oh, that guy.
Ooh.
Yes, we've talked
Yeah.
about him, haven't we?
I think so. Craig's going to tell us about the card.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Oh, creepy.
He is a creepy boy.
Creepy.
It's a man in a suit, and he's got like a sardonic
for the non-visual.
grin.
His like uncanny valley mouth too big.
Yeah.
And he's orange.
Yeah.
And he's holding, his hands are in front of him.
Like they're
and
crossed in
he's-
front of it.
Yeah, and he's holding his wrist, and a wristwatch is peeking out.
Of his other
Mhm.
hand.
Yeah, and there's a very sliver of a crescent moon. There's like a desert backscape on the
Mhm.
card.
Yeah.
Did we show it to the
I
Yeah.
did show it,
viewers?
but let's
Okay.
show it again.
Spooky boy.
You can watch this on the YouTubes and see the card if you want to.
All right, tell us
All
about
right.
the Indrid Cold.
Upright, it means taking action and grounding yourself, especially, or ESP. I don't know why I abbreviate or made that especially. I just did.
That's how people abbreviate,
I know.
especially.
I was like, especially ESP and clairaudience, using your innate psychic powers to guide you.
Ooh.
Mhm.
Ooh. I got chills.
Under the card, it says people speaking nonsense. And I was like, me.
Me every day.
Same.
Me every day.
And the phenomena is strange phone calls with no one on the other line or someone who knows secret things about you.
That's what it was, the Indrid Cold.
Oh,
Yes. Remember? He
yeah.
got those weird phone calls.
Oh, that was Gary Sudbrink.
That was
Oh.
Gary Sudbrink.
Then what am I thinking? Anyway.
Maybe they're related.
Gary
Sudbrink.
Sudbrink.
That was a spooky episode.
That was a spooky episode.
A year before the famous Silver Bridge collapse in Point Pleasant, Mothman, West Virginia, that claimed 46 lives, a heavily tanned man with slick back hair stepped out of a craft. He called himself Ingrid Cold. Cold spoke to some of the residents of Point Pleasant telepathically. He claimed to be from the planet Lanolus and the Ganymed galaxy. When
Okay.
Cold was in the area, phones, radios, and watches behaved erratically, or simply failed. Indrid Cold is a card of strange events taking place in it represents your grounding yourself to power through those events or investigating those sources. This card may mark the sudden appearance of a stranger or of someone who is familiar but exhibiting strange or disturbing behavior.
I don't love this for us, guys.
No.
April, do you need to go fuck yourself
April
already?
needs a chill pill and a Snickers.
Literally. The
It's a
Aries,
snack.
I'm sorry if you're an Aries, but like fuck right
Aries
off.
energy is
We have how
strong.
many Aries in our family?
We have a
So
lot.
fucking many.
We've got Tilly, we've got Kit,
Mhm.
my
Grandpa Draper.
oh yeah.
He
I
is-
forget about him.
He does have the Aries energy.
My first ex-mother-in-law is an Aries. She's had her birthday. Happy birthday, Jackie. You don't listen to this, but that's
Hello.
okay.
And it says to, if you do a meditation on it, ask yourself, do I feel truly grounded? What things trigger me or cause me to lose my anchor or sense of being? Grounded and in the moment, question mark.
So we need to remember when weird shit's happening.
Stay grounded.
Stay grounded.
Like this whole entire month that has already been a weird shit tornado.
Yes.
Oh, sorry, guys.
Guess we need to do some grounding.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, that checks out.
Yeah. Also,
Sounds about
I'm going
right.
to formally apologize to the Aries people now.
Yeah.
We love an Aries.
We
love
do.
an Aries.
As a
Yes.
fellow fire sign, and Craig's a water sign.
Water sign.
Are you? what are
I'm an
you?
air sign. Libra's an air sign. My double Libra ass.
Yes,
Yeah.
very air.
My rising is Sagittarius, though.
Oh, so you have some fire.
I'm air, fire, so that's great. I just
Just
I have-
fanning those
there's-
flames.
Hardly any earth signs, hardly any water signs
Just
in
all
my chart.
fire and air.
Right. I have 2 water in
I
that.
feel
earth.
that.
Mm.
Yeah, so Craig's our grounded, flowy boy.
And we
I need
are
the grounding
fiery.
for all my water.
I
Mm-hmm.
need to look at my chart again. I can't remember what my rising is.
Mm.
Anyway,
Isn't your rising Libra?
yes.
Yeah, because I was like, my
Yes.
rising Sagittarius,
And
and
mine
your
is
rising
Libra.
is Libra.
This is why we're the same person,
Yeah.
y'all.
Yeah,
With
'cause
slight
we
differences.
cross.
LMAO.
We cross. Streams.
Streams, yeah.
That's the word I was looking for. I'm just like
Wildly gesticulating, crossing with her fingers.
Yes.
yeah.
If you aren't watching.
If
You
you
can
can hear
see
the
that.
sound of my hands flopping, it's them going cross. Okay. Ghost
Yes.
updates.
Yes.
Ghost
Ooh.
updates. Okay, you go first.
Okay, mine
excited.
isn't as exciting as yours. So I was setting up the shelves in my new bedroom, and I had I had gotten a good bit of my altar finished, and I was just setting up other cool trinkets and knickknacks underneath the altar space, and my purses, and like all the pretty things that I have because
Hell yeah.
Hecate, they
Yes.
all belong to her. Let's not even
Don't
even
play.
pretend. And I have this little miniature metal lunchbox that has it's Monster High.
Okay.
And I keep spare doll parts and random like shoes and little things that can get
Oh,
lost
cute.
easily.
Mm.
But it's like if I get a doll, oh, I have this part for her, so I don't need
Nice.
to buy it on the eBay. So I'm putting that on the shelf, and I turn from the shelf to reach down into the box that I was pulling trinkets out of. And as I'm turning back around, I see the little lunchbox like gyrate forward.
Oh,
But I know I
shit.
set
Brother.
it solidly down and turned around and rifled through a box or riffled, however you say that dumb word.
Rifle.
Whatever the word is.
I say rifled, but other people say riffled.
You know what
But
one
I was
pisses me
rifling.
off?
Right.
Is when people were like, I was winding up the road. Like, do you mean winding? Like the road was winding?
I mean,
Yeah,
you can
that
wind
pisses
if you
me
want
off.
to.
You
But
can
I
wind
whined.
if you want to.
You can wind that something behind.
Anyway.
Anyway, and so I just sat there like, oh, I guess you don't want this here. So I moved it.
There you go.
Moved it behind one of my dolls. Like, I have my closet is really fucking cool, you guys. It's
Hell
got
yeah.
like ceiling to floor shelves, so I have like dolls displayed. So I just moved it behind one of my doll boxes so it was out of sight.
There you go.
I'm like, apparently this is offensive to something or someone.
The
Mm.
spirit.
But yeah, it's like there's no way it could have just done that on its own,
Mm-mm.
in my opinion. It's my opinion.
It's my opinion.
It's
But
just my opinion.
the animals weren't there yet. It's cold, so no windows were open, no drafts, no nothing. And it just like teetered forward, like
Scooted
it was like
over.
walking.
That's
Ooh.
bananas.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Like it didn't fall, didn't nothing. Like literally, like someone was like picture how like Cogsworth walked on the Beauty and the Beast cartoon.
Was it on a
Mm.
higher shelf?
No, middle.
Middle? Because imagine a kid like reaching up with fingies,
Oh,
trying to
Oh.
grab it.
no, I don't want to imagine that at all, Kylie.
Yeah,
Like I feel
thanks.
like when you're like trying to reach something on a high shelf, it kind of
Mm.
comes like one little bit at a time.
Yeah, no, I don't want any child spirits or
Or maybe
things
they're just short.
pretending.
Or maybe how in the Ghosts series, how the one guy that can move stuff
it's really
is like, it's really
hard.
hard. Yeah.
He's like got his own voice like Trevor or
You'd have to
Julian
be
in the UK
behind
one.
it and
Yeah.
poking it like
Mhm,
if this
mhm.
is the box, he'd have to be like
Yeah.
poking each side.
Trying to get it wiggling over.
Yeah.
Lots of
Anyway.
different theories.
Possibilities.
That's what's happened. That's my only ghost update.
Okay.
Thankfully, because Kylie's about to scare me.
I know. Do you want to know?
Yes, I
Okay,
have to
it was
know.
fine. It wasn't scary.
Oh.
It was just like, holy shitballs. That's what I said
Holy
afterwards.
And Craig was there too.
I
Greg
heard,
was there
I heard
too.
Kylie exclaim from downstairs, holy
Holy
shit balls.
shitballs.
Yeah, and I was like, oh, what?
We got some coffee on our way to Shandy's house because we
Mm.
were going to do some taping and cleaning, etc. We left the coffees downstairs and we were like halfway through and I was like, do you want your coffee? I'm going to go downstairs and get our coffees. So I'm downstairs and there's like it's like an open door,
Yeah, it's not an arch. But it's a
It's
doorway that's
arch
framed.
adjacent.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
It's an old home, so it has that beautiful like built-in
Yes.
shelves, beautiful trim?
Yeah.
Trim.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm in the kitchen and you can like see directly into the other room because of
Mhm.
this archway.
It's big.
Standing like in the middle-ish of the room is a woman. And she is wearing like farmhouse chic,
Yes.
basically. Like
Yes.
a long blue skirt, an apron, her hair's like pulled up. It's like a brownish color. I didn't get like a super good look at her face, but like from the energy I could tell she was like older, like mom energy.
Yeah. I felt
Mhm.
her. I
Yeah.
know she's there. We've
Yeah.
been talking.
yeah.
I saw her. I was like, whoa, and I like double took and she was gone.
Like
Mm.
they do.
Like
Mhm.
they
Like
do.
they do.
Mm-hmm. And I was like, holy shit balls. And I ran upstairs to Craig. I was like, I just saw a full body apparition.
That's so cool.
That was so cool.
But then like thinking back, I don't think I saw feet.
Right.
Mm,
She's
mhm.
floating.
Mhm.
She's spectral.
Yeah.
No,
Spectral,
yeah.
not quite like a little opaque, not quite full
Yeah.
person.
Like yeah.
like you can not like see through her all the way, but it's more
Mhm.
like
Not
she's
completely
more
solid.
ethereal than
yes,
solid.
Mm.
Yes.
I know exactly what you're talking about. And I have felt her. She is very
Yeah.
happy
Ooh.
that we are cleaning up the house and making it pretty again.
Yeah, maybe that's why she...
Because we were cleaning.
Yeah.
Maybe she was like,
oh.
oh, the dogs
like,
weren't
looking.
reacting to her. And I will, like, she felt like the house.
Yes.
Like, she felt,
This house has a definite vibe when you walk
Mhm.
in.
yeah. And I was like, oh. And I wonder if that's, because I remember we were there the last time, and I got like the name or the word destiny. Maybe that's
Mhm.
destiny, or maybe that's, I don't know who it is.
I think
but
I was destined to have that house.
I think you
Or, like,
definitely
destiny
It
in
were.
that sense.
definitely
Yeah.
called
Mhm.
to me through the universe, and then everything magically fell in place, and it shouldn't have.
Yeah.
Mhm. Oh, yeah.
Like,
Just, like, the weirdest, like, things just, like,
yeah,
falling in
Yeah.
place is just, like,
Yeah.
always
It
so
all
cool.
lined up how it was
Mhm.
supposed
yeah.
to.
It's like when you know you're on the right path, and everything just happens, and things that should have been a bigger deal and harder to work through just happened
Mhm.
and weren't as big of a deal. That
It all worked
It just,
out.
like,
Yeah.
flowed.
yeah. So that house needed me. She was in rough shape.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But yeah, that's my ghost update. And I don't know if it was like a ghost or like a manifestation of the house itself
No, I feel like the old owner loved it so much
that she
she's
stuck
still
around.
there.
Mm.
But
Yeah.
she's not like stuck.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But
Kind
yeah.
of like the lady here.
Yeah.
I have another
Yeah.
lady
The
of
lady
the
of the
house,
house, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
which fits. That checks out for me.
Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah.
Yeah. Oh, how fun!
Yeah.
He's
Yeah.
like, please, for the love of God, tell me it's not something pretending to be a fucking kid.
There was a
Kylee."
child.
Child.
A child.
No, it
Mm-mm.
was, yeah, the lady of the house.
Oh, how nice.
Yeah. And she literally, it really felt like she was just like, what's going on?
Who's here?
Who's here? Yeah. The
Nice.
dogs weren't reacting. It was still like a very calm, chill
Mhm.
vibe.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all
Peppers,
nod and
peppers.
say yeah 7 more times.
Mhm.
We don't have to, though.
No.
But there's always the option.
There is.
All right, Craig.
All
Craig's
right.
up first.
I have a ghost update as well.
Oh, shit.
Yes,
We're just
also
like,
happened at
ding, ding, ding,
Shandy's
ding.
house.
Oh,
Oh, that's right.
Just yesterday.
Yeah. This house is haunted.
I was in the bathroom washing my hands.
Which one?
The
The
like,
first one
the
or
first
the second
one.
one?
The first
Okay.
one. And the door makes a sound as if someone's like grabbing it.
That's
Does that
weird.
make like
Yeah,
can you
like grabbing the
picture that
doorknob?
sound? Yeah, it's like it
Mhm.
was like loud and abrupt.
Uh-huh.
And I thought it was Kylee, like coming to jingle on the door and be spooky towards me.
No.
But it wasn't.
Scare the shit out of you
yeah,
while
scare
you're
the shit out of me while I'm shitting. And it wasn't. But
I'm
it
pretty
just like startled me, like something just grabbed the door.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I was in the kitchen singing Britney
Yeah,
Spears
you were
at
in the
that
kitchen
time.
singing. Mhm.
Oh.
And I was like, did you walk by, or like did it, like you walking by make it like move, or I
No,
didn't know why.
'twas
It
not
was a
I.
ghost.
Twas a ghost.
Twas a ghost.
Or ladybird.
Or
Or
Ladybird.
Ladybird.
I have
But you
got
would have
to
heard their
sneeze.
nails.
Yeah, we would have heard their nails, and Kylie would have seen them go past.
Yeah.
her.
It's hard floors, so, and they're little nails, and they're big dogs. You can
Mhm.
definitely hear them, and they'll do more. They more bump their noses on the door trying to get in.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the dogs
No,
were
it
on
didn't
the
sound like
couch.
that.
Ah,
It
the
sounded like a
lazy doodles.
grab.
Lazy
Yeah.
doodles.
No,
Yeah.
that's significantly different
That
to
is
what the dogs
significantly different.
sound like when they're trying to get
Like
in.
booping the door.
When they're
too.
mad at me for showering alone.
How
How dare
dare.
you?
I know.
How dare.
I am the worst.
Like, mother.
Let me in. I cannot see you. Are you dead?
Are you even real?
They have like no object permanence.
Yeah,
No, they really don't.
they don't.
They're like, Mom? Mom?
Do I have a mom?
They already act like they've already lived at this house forever.
Mm.
Like, they did not have any trouble settling in. I let them
Aw.
out into the living room. They're like, oh, here we are. This is where
This
we
is
live.
Cute. Oh,
Yeah, the
they're so
cats are
cute.
doing good too.
We did see Marilyn, but we
did see
didn't see
Marilyn.
any other cats.
The cats like to hide in my closet.
Oh, cute.
Mm.
Kenton is there. Kenton likes to sit in the guest room too and scratch the couch in there because he's a little fucking dick.
Naughty little
Mm.
baby.
Little shaher.
Yeah, I got them a cat tower now, so they
I
have
saw
something
it. It's
better.
pink.
And
pink.
blue
Cute.
to go in my doll
All
house.
pastel. I love it.
Oh yeah.
Clock it.
Yeah, everybody's
I
very.
think I did the wrong finger. Oh well.
I don't know what you're even doing.
Clock it.
I don't
I
know.
don't know. That's
I
wrong.
don't. I'm an old. All right.
All right.
All right.
Gosh, you guys got spooky haunted yesterday.
Yeah,
did.
we did.
My new house.
It is haunted.
It is haunted.
Oh, we got a comment. I think it was on YouTube or it might have been on TikTok.
Yeah.
Is some lady being like, I don't know why everybody has to say all old houses are haunted. And I'm like, because they
They
Most
are.
of them are.
Every old house I have ever lived in, except for one, has been haunted.
Mm.
But then also new houses have been haunted too. So
Yeah.
Mhm.
I think I'm just
It
haunted.
doesn't discriminate. Yeah.
Yeah. Ghosts just go wherever they
They
want.
do what they want.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
now Craig's going to tell us about Spain.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to be talking about the Belmez faces.
Ooh, I've never heard of this.
Hmm. So it all began on August 23rd, 1971, when Maria Gomez Camara is said to have spotted the distant outline of a human face materializing in the concrete floor of her kitchen.
Ooh, I think I actually maybe have heard about this.
Is this okay?
Continue.
Suitably spooked, husband Juan Pereira and son Miguel destroyed the face with pickaxes and cemented over the damage.
They
Oh,
went
dang.
hard.
Yeah, they were like, what the hell?
Like, fuck this shit. No
Hell
faces in our
nah.
concrete.
No faces.
Also,
that
that's
would freak me
Juan,
the fuck out. Juan. Sorry.
not Juan.
Sorry, I'm bad.
It's not
okay.
Juan.
French.
Yes, Juan. Yes. Okay. With pickaxes and cemented over the damage, but soon enough, new faces reportedly appeared, each with vividly haunting expressions of anguish, sorrow, and agonizing pain.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Why?
We'll get there.
Okay.
Maybe. It's all like a lot of like speculation as well. So
Well,
Mm.
yes, this is a
Well,
very
yes.
strange thing.
Yeah.
Mhm. And in a town of 1,500 people, secrets don't stay secret for long. What started as a domestic oddity soon drew crowds from far beyond the Belmez borders during the first year or so. Faces, both male and female, are said to have appeared roughly once a month, but over the next 3 decades, dozens, some say hundreds, goddamn,
That's a lot of faces.
that's a lot of
Hundreds.
cement faces.
It is.
It is. Are said to have appeared, of faces appearing and fading on the kitchen floor, each with its own uncanny expression.
Ooh.
Hmm. I don't like that they fade, like
Yeah,
away
they like
too.
come and
Like they'll
go, and
come
new
and
ones
go
come
and
and
make different gross. No,
Yeah. Yeah. It's a no
some
from me, dog.
it is a absolute. I don't even know what I do. Like fuck no. I'm like stomp on it, curb stomp it. So,
Just throw a rug over it.
Hey, I like that plan.
yeah.
As a overwhelmed person, I'm like, yep, we'll just pretend like
Literally-
this isn't happening.
Literally dust it under the rug.
It's just a
Yeah.
ghost. It's fine. Maybe they like to be there. Some, even though they look anguished, some of the Belmez faces were said to have manifested very quickly. It was reported the family and other witnesses would have literally watched them appear. Others took longer, some disappeared, others changed their appearance.
Interesting.
Curious neighbors, scientists, journalists, psychic researchers, and even skeptics flocked to see those Belmez ghosts, hoping for a glimpse, or at the very least, an explanation. By Easter 1972, the house was designed by people, and at some point, the local mayor was moved to intervene.
Oh, dang.
Mhm.
So it was just like so
There were like
busy
just
that
too
it was...
many people that it became like a tourist attraction, and the mayor was
Oh.
like, "Nah,
This can't happen.
This can't be happening."
Huh, okay.
Forbidding further destruction and ordering sections of the floor to be removed for a more forensic inspection. They also inspected the ground under the kitchen and were shocked by what they found. Hmm.
What did they find?
As with all paranormal tales, the story of the faces of Belmez is surrounded by confusion and conflicting reports. Some sources, Spanish language cover, in parentheses, Spanish language coverage, including its believed first-hand quote from the Pereira family, and parentheses, whatever, claim that in the early 1970s, when a shaft was dug under the hearth in the kitchen, human bones were uncovered at about 2.8 meters deep, including partial skeletons, but notably, no skulls.
And only partial
And only
skeleton.
partial skeletal remains.
Interesting.
Interesting. We need to know more about what was happening on that land.
Yeah.
Years and years
Some
before.
people were thinking it was like a cemetery
Hmm.
or like burial grounds.
Well, in
But
plague times, they don't really have a choice but
yeah,
to
they
do mass burial grave.
under the houses, yeah.
But
Well,
where were the
there wasn't
skulls?
houses there, and then there were houses
No,
there.
yeah, that makes more sense. Yeah,
Yes, where
obviously.
were the skulls, though? That's
Yeah, where did the
That's-
schools go?
why are they all headless?
Yeah. So that would make sense with the
Skeletons.
faces. Like, we're down here.
Find
Mhm.
us.
Find us.
And some people thought that Maria was reflecting the faces into the floor,
Like psychically?
like psychically,
Huh, that's an interesting
and like blamed it
theory.
on her,
Hmm.
and like that it was reflecting like her inner like thoughts,
But then there were
and
the bodies.
which was like interesting, yeah. But like after the body thing, I was like, okay,
But then other people saw the faces too.
Yeah.
So it probably wasn't Maria doing it,
yeah,
in my
Mhm.
opinion.
yeah, no, I think it was the remains and the ghosts
calling out to be
out.
discovered.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But in the 70s, how would they couldn't like do any testing to see who these
Mhm.
people were.
Right. Oh.
Like just now we have ancestral DNA to find that's how the Golden State Killer was found.
Mhm.
Yeah.
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 Interesting.
Interesting.
Spain. I need to go see
Spain is
you.
haunted.
Spain is haunted.
There's-
Spain is cool.
It is
Mhm.
cool. I would go there.
I
would
would
go
go there in a heartbeat.
Yeah. There's an interesting book about the Golden State Killer called I'll Be Gone in the Dark.
Ooh.
Read it. If you're
Read it.
into
Read
that
it.
sort of thing.
I will listen to it.
Listen to
It's
it.
an
If you're
audiobook.
into
Yes.
that sort of thing. Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. It's probably
They were probably in anguish because their heads were missing, and they're like, "Oh my god,
yeah.
we can't rest if we don't have
A
everything
proper burial.
and a proper
Depending
burial."
on what faith or religion they
Mm.
followed, that they could be not at
Mhm.
rest because they're very unhappy that their bodies are not in consecrated ground. Who
Mm,
knows?
mhm.
So
Yeah.
many possibilities.
There are so many
There's
possibilities.
a possibility.
Yes, I was about to do that.
Thanks. I was not.
Twilight's
I was
always
waiting
on
for
the
you guys to
brain.
do it.
Yeah.
Yeah. We watched Vampires Suck last
We
night.
Oh,
did.
that movie is
It's
so
so
bad.
so
It's so
bad.
good. It's so bad.
Just like
it's
the actual
hilarious.
Twilight.
Yeah. Bella.
Bella. Beller.
Banner.
Oh, Beller.
Look, Bella, a worm.
A worm. No.
All right, let's talk about
Okay,
Spain.
let's talk about
Yes.
Spain. Who's going next?
Oh, I thought you were.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
And-
I don't remember. That
That's
happened,
okay.
That happened like 30 minutes ago.
Yeah,
Oh.
we kind of been yapping for a minute.
Oh, wrong.
Wasn't Edward in Spain?
Italy.
Oh,
Italy.
God damn it.
Italy.
Italia.
I love Italy too.
Same.
Can we just be anywhere that isn't here right now, guys?
Same. I would love to be in Italy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Anyway, okay.
Okay.
Spain fun facts.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I was like, what do I even know about Spain? Nothing?
Nude.
Nothing?
Nada.
Oh, so Spain is known for having the world's oldest restaurant.
Ooh.
It is called Sobrino de Botín, and it is in Madrid. And
Ooh.
it translates, I think, to like nephew something.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't remember now.
Hello.
That was like a few hours ago that I looked these facts up.
Fair, fair, fair.
Spain produces over 40% of the world's olive oil,
Oh, I didn't know that.
and it hosts the famous La Tomatina tomato fight.
Yeah.
And it also holds the world's highest organ donation rate.
Oh,
Ooh.
wow.
Spain's national anthem has no words,
Ooh.
and it is home to Ratoncito Perez, a mouse who collects lost teeth. So it's their tooth fairy.
Oh,
You-
This cute little
What?
mousey leaves gifts.
That's adorable.
That is adorable.
Yeah.
I hate mice, but I love that for them.
I love mice. I don't love them in my house, though, when they're
Mm-mm.
not supposed to be. Okay.
I have an irrational fear of mice.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, girl.
it's okay.
Rip.
Okay, fun facts out of the way. Let's talk about the creepy side of Spain.
Hell yeah.
Specifically, their vanishing hitchhiker, La Chica de la Curva.
Everyone has one.
Everyone has one. If you don't have one, you're a loser.
Yeah.
If you don't have one, store-bought's fine.
Yeah, so that's fun. Manifest your own.
Manifest your own hitchhiking ghost.
Become the hitchhiking ghost you want the world to see.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay. Drivers see a lone young woman. They offer her a ride. She sits in the back seat, not moving, quiet as the grave.
Ooh.
As they approach a curve in the road, she finally speaks, saying, "This is where I died."
Ooh.
Oh.
And then she vanishes.
Oh.
Damn.
So it was hard. I couldn't find any firsthand accounts, as with so many urban legends. All I could really find was little blurbs about the different iterations of her in Spain.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay.
Okay.
And a lot of the stuff I could find was not in my language. And Google Translate was not translating as well as I had hoped.
Yeah.
So here's what I have. Okay, I am going to mispronounce everything,
Oh no.
just so you know. We're trying. The Garraf Curve encounter in Catalonia. This is one variation of Chica de la Curva. La Chica de la Curva. It's so fun to say. Everybody say it.
La Chica de la Curva.
Fun.
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 One of the most famous versions is set in the winding roads of the Garraf coast near Barcelona. Barcelona.
Everyone say it.
Barcelona.
Where our tale. Sorry, now we're just doing Romeo and Juliet.
Yeah. Oh no.
Okay. A driver picks up a soaked young woman in white.
Ooh.
A lady in white.
Yeah, always them ladies in white.
She sits quietly, almost too quiet. As they approach a sharp bend, she says something like, "Slow down, I died here." And this is at a famous, curve in this road.
Ooh. I don't like the the slowdown is like
Slow
fun.
down.
I died
Interesting.
here.
Yeah.
The driver turns and sees she's gone.
Ooh.
Seat still damp. Yes.
Oh, both of us.
A wet seat.
Oh.
A gone girl in a wet seat.
That's what.
LMAO.
Sorry. Okay, the suitcase variation.
Ooh.
This version adds a haunting breadcrumb trail.
Ooh.
A couple picks up a young woman carrying a suitcase. She disappears mid-ride, leaving the suitcase behind.
Nah.
Ooh.
Inside is an address. I don't know why. They're just
There's
there.
just a dress in there.
When they go there, I'm assuming to the address.
Oh, an address.
Oh, I thought you said
Address. No, not
address.
address.
There was a
An
dress.
address, like a location.
Gotcha.
The couple goes to the location on the paper in the suitcase.
Not a dress.
Not a dress, which would be normal to be in a suitcase.
Yeah.
That would be fine. That would be
Okay.
regular. When they get there, an old woman answers and says, "Many people have returned that same suitcase
Ooh.
Oh.
belonging to her daughter who died years ago." So it's like the sweater tale,
Yes.
Ooh.
It's interesting that there's one in Spain.
yeah.
Yeah.
There, everyone has
Everyone
one.
Everyone
has
has one.
one.
And then the rainy night rescue variation.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Another common true, in parentheses, account. A tired driver on a stormy night sees a girl hitchhiking. She avoids personal questions during the ride. She warns about a dangerous curve. Reveals she died there decades ago. Vanishes instantly.
Ooh.
Even the detail of the seat still being damp shows up repeatedly, like the ghost leaving behind a calling card. There are no actual verified accounts, making this a fun, creepy urban legend, much like other vanishing ghost ladies in other countries, including America's own Resurrection Mary, who we covered
We did.
on episode 59, Hitchhiking Ghosts. go fucking listen to
Go
it right
listen to it.
after this one.
Right after this one.
Please and thank you.
Yeah, fine, manners.
Just do it.
please.
Do it right
Do it and you're
now.
cool.
Do it, and we'll send you a treat. Just, I don't know. We'll do some, I don't know.
Send us your ghost stories too.
Yes.
To
Yes.
seancewithmysiblings@gmail.com.
If you want to hear us be complete hooligans while reading your ghost stories, you should. That would be so fun for you.
That would
Yeah,
be so
you'd
say
feel
it
so
with
fun for
us.
you.
Surely you'll love it.
Okay. Because I could not find any first-hand encounters with La Chica de la Curva. She's just very mysterious. I love
She
this for
is.
her. I want to meet her. She can ride in my car. I did find some spooky tales set in Spain to creep everyone out.
Hell yeah.
Ooh.
So by Sinopa, this is from Spain, and the category is haunted places, and I found this on Your Ghost Stories, Your Ghost Stories. You know, that banger of a website.
Yeah.
All right. And this was how long ago? This is written in 2016.
10 years ago.
Yes. Shit, that's some good math. Good job.
Thanks.
God damn.
I teach math to nurses.
Yes, you
I
do.
better be able to figure out
Oh, I'm a video.
26 minus 16.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Last summer, I was on holidays with my aunt, her husband, and my cousins for 2 weeks. We went to stay in Torrevieja, Spain, and stayed in my other uncle's flat. So they're staying at a family's house.
Nice.
I keep seeing light go by from the cars on the road.
Mm.
Oh, it's
Ooh.
bugging me. Okay. Because I keep thinking it's something that it's not.
It's not a ghost.
It's not a ghost.
Aw.
There's always been rumors going around saying about how a young girl, maybe around 13 or 14, was murdered there at the
Damn.
flat. But we really took no notice. We were probably too excited. So they didn't care.
They're like, okay.
Because we found it much too stuffy in the rooms. Excuse me. My cousins and I slept in the main room beside the kitchen. Got throat issues.
Hydrate.
It happens or die straight.
I remember waking up. So they sleep beside the kitchen in the main room because the bedrooms are too stuffy. Okay.
Mhm.
I remember waking up to a few pots and pans crashing to the floor on the first night.
Ooh.
Totally
snap.
normal.
Great.
Right? Of course, then my aunt comes up to see what the racket was, blaming us two. So aunt's like, no, this
You
is some
did
bullshit,
this.
you little shit. Stop doing it. I was too tired to really know what happened. Perhaps we didn't pile them upright after stacking them. No.
No.
For the next few nights, nothing really paranormal happened. But around the 9th day, we came home late from a bar. For some
Wait,
reason...
these are children, aren't they?
No.
No, in my head I was
The
picturing
girl
a bunch
who
of
was
kids.
murdered there was 13 or
Okay,
14. These sound
okay.
like young adults.
Okay,
Mhm.
okay.
For s-
Also, the drinking
the
age
ages
is
are
like,
very different.
yeah, I
out
think
of-
it's like 17 or 18 in Spain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I know Xander, he was only
Yeah.
17, but he could drink in most places in Asia because he was there with an adult and they assumed he was a student traveling, which means he was 18. So they
Mm.
didn't even question anything because it's
Pop
not,
off.
it's not Utah.
Yeah.
Anyway. Oh, okay. Where am I? Okay, they came home from the bar. And for some reason that night, I slept in the bedroom instead of in that main room by the kitchen. Okay.
Mm.
But my cousin stayed in the main one as usual. Just as I was climbing into bed, a face of a girl was peering in,
Ooh.
watching me with gentle but dark eyes. I felt a look of desperation in them. I was shocked, of course, but you know the way you just sort of paralyze?
Yeah.
You know that.
Yeah.
We do know.
Hide
And then
under
you
the
roll over and go back to
blankets,
bed.
Yeah. This girl had pretty features. Excuse me. And a palish red dress. The balcony was straight outside this window. So she was like standing on the balcony looking in the window.
Ooh.
So it would be possible for someone to appear there. So they're saying a person could
Like,
potentially
could have,
get
yeah.
there.
Mm.
I remember hearing this word in my head. It sounded like ayuda. I
Which
just
is
think,
help.
ayúdame,
Yeah.
ayúdame. Go, Diego, go.
Oh, no.
Sorry. We watched that. Speaking of Xander again, me and him watched that a lot. He was obsessed. So she's asking for help, but I just hid quickly under the covers. Yes, your sheets will always
Yep,
keep you safe.
They will.
Yep, and closed my eyes. Hiding under
Mhm.
covers, closing eyes
Mhm.
always
Mhm.
works. 10 out of 10.
Always.
The next morning, I found the bath was overflowing and water covered most of the floor.
Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, it gets worse.
Oh,
A
great.
dreadful stench was in the air. Stench? A dreadful stench was in the air, but I didn't know where it came from. I asked my aunt what happened, but she didn't know, and neither did my cousin or his father. Nothing else happened while I stayed there, but the day we were going back home, I thought I heard someone sobbing in the bathroom. Oh,
Oh.
that's sad. It was just me.
Sorry
Is-
about it.
Is this a ghostly experience or am I just crazy? Thanks for your time reading this. You're not crazy.
Mm-mm.
Mm,
And I think you had a real ghostly experience, in my opinion.
A mini. ghost
IMO.
experiences.
All right. Uno más. By Nellie Perks.
Nelly.
Nelly. This happened also in Spain.
What a coincidence.
We're
Wowza.
talking about it. The category is apparitions, voices, touches.
Ooh.
Yeah. Perhaps this is nothing. Gaslight.
Guessing.
3 years ago, I moved in with my boyfriend to his small apartment outside the city. As the city was growing, there was a lot of empty apartments in our building. So when we started thinking about buying instead of renting, we decided to move into the city. We didn't like the quiet ambiance, it says in parentheses. So it's too quiet outside of the city.
Mm.
Really soon after I moved to that apartment, I started feeling there was something in the hallway. I tried telling my boyfriend, but he didn't believe me.
Boo.
Partners,
Believe
Yes.
partners, believe your pets.
Mm-hmm.
trust your pets.
Trust you.
If the doodles won't go in the basement.
Hmm.
Oh. If you gave one step out of the bedroom, you would find yourself at the end of the corridor with the living room door in front of you. Okay. Another step and you would have entered the living room. Well, the thing is, just after giving just one step, if you looked with the corner of your eye, you could see a little girl standing almost at the end of the corridor, and she was like dancing.
Okay.
And in parentheses, it says, or moving. Not really sure.
Because they're just seeing them out of the corner of their eye.
Yes, as
Mhm.
happens.
Mm-hmm.
If you turn your head completely to take a better look, she was gone.
Mm.
Yep, that checks out.
They do that.
Tracks.
I would say by her height that she must have been 10 years old. I grew more afraid of open doors.
Oh,
Yeah, so at night when we were going to bed, I could never sleep if I knew the bedroom door was open. Yeah, because you
dang.
don't want to see that
That's-
little girl.
yeah.
Yeah,
Fair.
that is fair.
When my boyfriend, now my husband, and I got married, we decided to finally move to the city. When we did, we went to register our new address at the city hall. When we did, they asked us where we used to live, and we gave the guy the address, and he said the most amazing thing.
Ooh.
So you two are moving to the city, but not the little girl?
Ooh.
What?
Which little girl? My husband asked. The guy said there was a little girl living with us according to his records.
What
The fuck?
the
What?
fuck?
That just gave me chills.
We asked for the name, but he noticed we had no idea who she was, so he said he shouldn't disclose information. He's like, oh shit, I done fucked up. This is
Uh-oh.
not their kid.
Mm.
Like I said, perhaps this is nothing. It could explain what I saw in the corridor, but it could also mean the girl moved out and she didn't register her new address ever since. Girl, you're seeing a
Yeah.
girl out of the corner of your eye.
Yeah.
And her parents never reported her moving. And it's not your kid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah. Come on.
Connect the
Come
dots.
on.
Let's see. But it could also mean the girl moved. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. She didn't register her new address. But she should because it's needed for
It is
needed for school paperwork. Whatever it was, I hope you have enjoyed the story.
We
Yes,
did.
we did.
Yeah. That was a
Thank
good one.
you.
Yeah, you had a ghost girl in your apartment with you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. All right.
All right.
Okie dokie.
I will apologize for my voice because it's still a little scritchy from screaming at the Baby No Money concert. But here we go. This is about Granadilla, the town that was supposed to flood.
Ooh.
In the 1960s, the Spanish government evicted a historical village that was supposed to get flooded by the waters of a new reservoir. Only it never did.
Ooh.
Oh.
The medieval fortress town of Granadilla is a ghost town. Visitors can peek into empty rooms, wander along its walled-in streets, and view the town from atop its castle.
I sure as shit want to do all those things.
Hell yeah.
But no one lives there. Not since all the residents were kicked out in the 1960s. Over the course of 10 years, from 1959 to 1969, all 1,000 residents were forcibly evicted, many relocated to colonization settlements near the village. When the water started to rise in 1963, it covered all except one route into the village, turning it into a peninsula. But that's as high as the waters got. The town itself never flooded. Nevertheless, the residents were not allowed to return.
That's weird.
Nacho Larumbe with the BBC states, the experience was traumatic for locals, many of whom still carry their frustration. It was a travesty, said Eugenio Jimenez, president of the Association Sons of Granadilla. They kicked us out, claiming that the dam would flood the town, which was impossible because the town is higher than the dam. But those were times of dictatorship, and we had no rights. But what truly frustrates me is that during the democratic times, I've been struggling for the recovery of Granadilla with the former Children's Association, and no government has listened to us. Even today, villagers have not been allowed to reclaim their homes because the government maintains the flooding decree signed by Franco.
That's so weird.
That
It's-
is so weird.
Something is up.
Something is
Mhm.
up.
It's aliens.
I was just about to
However,
say aliens.
wait.
Oh.
However,
shit.
visitors can and do come for day trips.
Okay.
The town was designated a historic artistic site in 1980 and is now run as a free open-air museum
But
overseen.
it's free, so they're not making like
No
Mm.
money. Yeah,
which doesn't make sense.
it's interesting. It's
Hmm.
overseen by the Autonomous National Parks Agency. As for the residents and their descendants, they meet twice a year back in the town on All Saints' Day, 1st of November, and the Day of Assumption of Mary, the 15th of August. So we've got a story from somebody that
Ooh.
took a trip to this town.
Lucky.
The story is from Street Form 5068 on Reddit.
Nice.
To put into context, my school won a government grant where they could choose 25 of us to take a trip to an abandoned village in Spain. We could miss 5 days of school, but there we had to do simple restoration work from the village in exchange for our room and board. We cleaned the streets, painted some walls, helped in the kitchen, took care of livestock. It was hard work, but we had a great time. The village is called Granadilla in Curva. I looked up
Kakaras?
Kakaras, yeah. If anyone wants to check it out online. The program was called The Recovery and Educational Use of Abandoned Villages,
That is
which
so
Ooh.
cool.
I went to the website. It was all in Spanish. I did have to translate it, but it's like a legit thing. Like
Oh, cool.
they get like high school aged kids to go like
We
help
need to
restore
do that.
places.
We
Yeah.
do.
America, come on, guys.
Come
Get your shit
on.
together.
We cannot.
We
We
cannot.
simply
No.
cannot right now.
So
Oh, that's so cool.
It
That
is
is so
cool.
sick.
What happened?
the first night,
Ooh.
the counselors who lived there during the camp took us to the new cemetery to tell us
Ooh.
some scary stories from the village. Ghosts, lovers who committed suicide in the old castle.
Ew.
We were all enchanted.
Ah.
One of the counselors had even hidden behind the cemetery wall and would make
Ooh.
noises and bang on the wall from time to time to
That's
scare us.
so good.
As you should.
Was that us?
It was just us in disguise.
Despite the stairs, despite the scares, you could see everyone was having fun. Suddenly, in the distance, a car appeared.
Ooh.
It's a fairly inhospitable part of Spain, so the road has no streetlights. We only saw what our flashlights illuminated, and now the headlights of that car. I remember the way the counselors looked at each other when they saw the car, because remember, there's only one way in and one way out of this
Mhm,
place.
mhm.
Granadilla is far from any other town. There are no shops or houses nearby. I think there was nothing for a 20-minute radius. The road only led to the town, and there were all of us who should have been there, 50 kids in total, So, who was driving at midnight on the road that leads nowhere?
That is a good question.
The car drove very, very slowly, almost to where we were standing. We
Ew.
we all thought it was a joke from our instructors, but the truth is they were acting pretty good about it because you didn't see them smile or even break their temper at any point. They looked at the car in surprise and tried to continue telling us the story.
They're like, just ignore
Great.
the car,
It's fine.
children.
It's fine. The car stopped near us, turned around, and went back the way it had come, disappearing again in the distance. We continued to giggle, thinking it was a little skit to scare us.
Mm-hmm.
A few minutes later, the car appeared again,
Ooh.
but this time followed by another.
Ew.
Both were completely identical, white, those old-fashioned cars that almost look square.
Mm.
Both were driving extremely slow, tailgating each other as if in a parade. I remember one of the monitors signaling to another if he knew who they were. Both shook their heads. The cars did the same again. They got very close to us, waited a few seconds, and then turned back the way they had come. Some of the kids started asking them who they were, clearly a little nervous. The monitor who was inside the graveyard came out too, looking at the spot where the cars had disappeared again. No one seemed to know anything, and our teachers also started asking them if there were people hanging around here. Then for the third time, the cars reappeared. Now there were 3 of them. Again, identical. They did the same thing. They drove slowly, one behind the other, but this time they parked in a small gravel area at the side of the cemetery, about 50 meters away from us. They turned off the engines, opened the doors simultaneously. This is where I start to get scared too. They say in parentheses.
I hate this.
And 3 figures about the same height and build got out, stood there, and stared at us. I say
Ew.
staring at us because that's what it seemed. The truth is, I never managed to see their faces or any human features.
No.
Great.
It's giving Men in Black.
I was thinking, yeah, Men in Black.
My teacher then started telling us to stand up. We all started following the counselors back to the village. Our teachers watched our backs and asked us to stay calm. I walked beside one of the teachers teaching me, and I heard the counselor tell him, "This isn't our business anymore." That would be out of line with the kids. So yeah, they're like, let's get the kids and let's GTFO.
This is
It's getting
not
weird.
okay.
Yeah. When we arrived at the village, the monitors closed the gate leading into Granadilla and asked us to remain calm. The village is walled, and the only access was that one, which was already closed. Whoever the cars were, we were already out of their reach. I remember how scared some of my
So they
class...
closed them inside
They
the
They
town?
closed them into the town.
Okay.
So the cars can't get in, but they can't get out.
Okay.
I remember how scared some of my classmates were when they went to bed that day. A couple of them even cried next to their teachers who assured them it was definitely a joke.
Oh.
However, no one seemed to believe this theory.
However,
Surely if it was a joke, it was a nasty one. Still, we were able to enjoy the rest of the week without any more scares or strange people hanging around. In the village, no place had been built for the kids who went camping there to sleep, so we stayed in the old houses of the inhabitants.
oh, that's cool.
Those that had 2 rooms had been emptied to make room for 12 beds in each house for us. 6 beds in each dorm. So I'm assuming like bunk beds situation. We had a great time, worked hard, and explored every corner of the place both night and day. We arranged fake weddings, snuck out to stargaze, or bother the cattle at night. You know, the kind of thing 16-year-olds do when they have a whole town to themselves for a week.
Oh no.
That's
How
the
many-
scariest
How
part.
many unplanned pregnancies happened?
By the time we reached our last night there, we were all exhausted. Some had barely slept in a week with so much hustle and bustle, and the physical labor we were doing during the day was clearly starting to take its toll on our spirits and bodies. So, when we finished dinner that night, almost all of us kids went home. We know that some of us did stay and chat with the students from the other school, but around 1 a.m., the whole town was quiet. It was easy to hear anyone who had skipped bedtime because our room had a large window that we left open at night to let in the fresh air, and consequently, any noise from outside. Nothing could be heard outside that night. I couldn't sleep, which is something that happens to me a lot when I'm excited about something. I'd had a great time, so much so that I seemed to have forgotten about the car incident the first night. I'd met some great people, and I'd loved working in the village, so even though my colleagues were already asleep, I was still thinking about everything we'd done. That's when I heard the door downstairs open.
Oof.
It's an
Mhm.
old door, one of
Mm.
those heavy ones that drag on the wood floor when opened. Impossible to be discreet. I was surprised to hear it open because I hadn't heard anyone pass under the open window.
Hmm.
I assumed they were our teachers trying to figure out if everyone was already in bed and resting, or trying to catch the guys who usually tried to sleep with their girlfriends while camping was going on. Anyway, I was surprised because they had never come to our house. We had never made any fuss, and honestly, we were usually so tired that we turned off the lights pretty soon after dinner. Whoever was downstairs slowly started to climb the stairs to our room.
No.
Gross.
On the landing, there were 2 doors facing each other, the one belonging to the girls from the other school and
Mhm.
ours. The wood creaked beneath their feet as they walked very slowly.
Ew.
Mhm.
So slowly, it was strange. I lifted my head from the pillow to see if any of my friends were also awake and listening to the same thing. However, they all seemed asleep. The person reached the first floor, the bedroom floor, and paused for a moment. Then they began slowly walking toward our room.
Ew.
Gross.
The door we had was as old as the house itself, and it didn't fit properly with the frame. Because of this, there was a gap of about 5 centimeters between the bottom edge and the floor through which light leaked. The person was acting so strange that I sat up in bed trying to hear something. I looked at the doorway and saw 2 feet standing there.
Mm-mm.
The
No.
strange thing was that they were so close to the door that it seemed like the person behind it was leaning completely against the wood.
Ew.
I saw the handle move, though the door didn't open. It was as if someone with very little strength was trying to move it. I had unzipped my sleeping bag and was now sitting on the edge of the bed, trying not to touch the floor with my feet so I didn't make a sound. I looked around again, but everyone was still asleep. The handle was still moving, but it was almost imperceptible.
So I'm guessing like back and forth.
Like,
like-
yeah, like
Yeah.
slowly, like
Oh.
someone's trying to turn the knob.
Mm.
I was scared to death. Fair.
Yeah.
Then I stood up. At that exact moment, the wood creaked beneath my feet. The person, or thing, I couldn't say exactly what it was, shot down the stairs.
Ew.
So
The
like,
s- Yeah.
I
The-
don't like that it was moving slow, and then it just
And then all of a sudden
suddenly
it,
can
like,
zoom.
Were they
Yeah.
bare feet? Did they have shoes on?
They didn't specify.
I need to know.
Tell us.
I don't know why, but I really
I
want
wanna
to
know. I want to know. The strangest thing was the speed at which it did was a superhuman speed that made me shiver.
Ew.
I remember going extremely cold and paralyzed. Every step that thing took on the wood up the stairs and then down them sounded like it weighed 300 kilos, putting all its weight into each step.
Mm-mm.
It seemed to have been running for its life going down those stairs due to the strange speed that to this day I still can't recreate.
Ooh.
When the person reached the floor below, they slammed the doors so hard it made the walls shake. I couldn't move. I just stood there, still, in the same place. I was trembling with fear. The strange thing wasn't that someone had broken into our house. It could have been any kid, any teacher. Maybe someone was trying to play a trick on us. The point was that no kid or adult could have run that fast, making that much noise down those stairs. Nor would anyone slam the door, which I felt could have been heard all over town. Even though I waited a moment to try to listen through the windows, no one seemed to be outside. I heard no footsteps on the gravel driveway, no laughter, no one entering the adjoining houses. I woke my classmates up crying and told them what had happened. Together, we went in our pajamas to see if anyone was around the house, or if we saw any lights on in any other kids' houses. Nothing. We
Mhm.
even went to our teacher's place to ask if it was them, but they were also in pajamas and clearly sleepy.
Mm.
I don't know how many times I've told this story, how many times I've gotten goosebumps remembering
Ugh.
it. I don't know what it was that entered our house in the village that night, but it wasn't human. Years later, Granadilla appeared on a famous Spanish television program about paranormal events called Cuarto Milenio. They talked about spirits, entities that still roamed the houses and the old castle.
Ooh.
That's cool. Ugh. That's wild.
It sounds very like Alien or MIB.
Yeah. Yeah. Some sort of
Something
non-human.
else.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's weird.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. I know, I found that story and I was like, ooh.
That was good.
What's this?
Huh.
And it's strange that the government kicked everybody out and then didn't let anybody move back in. And it's still
And
just
it's
a ghost
still
town.
just a ghost town.
Yeah.
That,
The whole thing is bizarre.
Mhm.
and they're not making money on it.
Yeah.
The government's not making money on it. It's not like
Mm-mm.
the ghost town of Calico that people bought up and made it into
Yeah.
a cute little Wild West town for profit, for tourists.
Mm-hmm.
Huh.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
Quite old.
Yes.
That is so
Quite.
odd.
Quite.
Huh.
Yeah.
Aliens.
Aliens.
That was good, Kylie.
Yeah.
That was
And I
good.
know it was supposed to be Haunted Spain, but I couldn't
No.
not tell that story
That's
after
haunted.
finding
That is
it.
haunted.
You know what it is. It's paranormal.
Yeah, it's paranormal.
Yeah.
Paranormal. Spooky.
Paranormal.
Spooky Spain.
And this is a paranormal podcast.
Yeah.
Wait, what?
I mean, this isn't a scientific podcast?
Mm.
What?
Mm.
Hmm. Well,
No way.
everyone,
It's been real.
it's been real. It's been fun.
Send us your ghost stories.
Yes.
Send them to seancewithmysiblings@gmail.com.
You could put them on Reddit. Our
Yes,
Reddit thread.
We do
if
have a
that's
Reddit.
more
If you are
available
like,
to
I
you.
just hate email.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or you can post it on our Facebook page.
Yeah.
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 We also have a TikTok and an Instagram. Everything is Seance with My Siblings.
Mhm.
Watch us nod on YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
Watch us
Yeah.
nod
Watch
on
us
YouTube.
nodding on YouTube.
You can see my basement on YouTube Shorts or on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
My new creepy basement
Creepy.
It's creepy.
in the haunted house that lady saw the Kylie.
That lady saw
That lady
Kylie.
saw Kylie.
She didn't see me, probably, to be fair.
That Kylie saw a lady.
Yes.
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 All right, everyone. Thanks for
Yeah.
Thanks for
Thanks for
listening.
listening.
Bye.
Bye.